if you wake up first thing in the morning and you're halfway inside your mum and your dad's halfway inside you, are you moving forwards or backwards to get out of that situation?
Both.
Just over and over again?
Yeah. No, I'm going forwards.
You're going forwards?
Yeah. Any holes to go, my boy.
You'd fuck your mum.
Well, if you put it like that, it sounds fucking wrong.
That's gross.
I don't look at it like that, mate. I'm taking one for the team.
That is
I'm going to get
right.
out of it somehow.
Yeah.
What about you? What are you doing?
I'd just simply pass away.
I wouldn't actually. You know what? Wouldn't wake up.
Yeah, I'd just close my eyes again.
Continue sleeping.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You just go
fuck it.
sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suffocate myself with a pillow and then I don't have to deal with the problem. That's kind of how I deal with most problems in life. Just pretend they don't exist.
Exactly. Avoid them like the plague. Should we just get clapping or what?
Yeah, I'm just looking at you venting on the table, man. You got asthma. You can't breathe.
Just just in case, you know.
Yeah.
Just in case. Episode 14.
Is it 40?
14.
Sure? 1-4.
Good band. Good group.
Nah, crap
Bangers. Absolute
Dude,
bangers.
I'm so unprepared. I haven't even looked. We haven't even just. Nah, we can't start like this.
We can, absolutely. We
I
get this
got
from the
nothing.
bat. Who gives a
I
fuck?
got nothing.
This is
Well,
off the
let me
dome.
get something real quick.
No. Come back here, mate. This is off the dome. This whole podcast is off the dome.
Oh, fuck me.
So, how you been, man? What's been going on this week?
Great, brother. You?
Oh, look, I'm half disabled right now.
You
but
are actually.
Yeah. It's been an alright week. I've actually completely just another long weekend, which is good.
Which means technically this week's also a short week. 4-day week as well.
That's not bad. Can't complain with that.
Fucking oath, man. That's
Good.
three short weeks in a row.
Yeah. That's
So-
pretty quality.
I'll take that where you can get it.
Yeah, you will. You will. It's been a good week, man. I've just been just working, getting through it, chilling out. Wade bought a dog, cutest fucking thing ever.
Is it?
It's
Frankie pretty cute.
adorable. Yeah, Frankie, little sausage dog.
Yep.
So that's been nice coming home to that little squirt. And
What does he
then-
do when you guys are at work during the day?
Wade's taking leave.
Wade's
So-
taking leave.
for the week, just so he can settle in at the house, and then once I've moved out, we're gonna convert one of the rooms to where he can chill out while Wade's at work.
Okay.
So have his cage,
Smart.
his water bowl, fake grass, all that sort of shit.
Smart.
Yeah. And then I've just carted on what was Saturday.
Yeah, Coburn, Saturday.
Yeah. And was good. Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And then came out and my back just went full spasm. My ribs were in so much pain. I couldn't breathe properly, couldn't walk properly. Went to the ER. He told me I was a bitch. It was just a muscle spasm.
Yep.
I just want to be sure of those things because when you're going pretty fast and your back's kind of fucked, you're kind of worried that it might be nerve damage or a crack or something. So
I mean, yeah, but
so just double checked, got some painkillers, and now we're chilling here, and I'm still in pain, but we move, and it's just been.
well, you're not really moving.
Yeah, no, I'm just.
You're barely moving.
Kind of on a right angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You walk like an old man with a carrot up his
It's
ass.
not great. It's not great.
It's quite amusing. I was talking to Luca at the track on Sunday.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, he didn't know what an NPC was, but
Did you say I was walking like an NPC?
Yeah,
and
I
he's
was
like,
like,
"What is this NPC?
yeah,
you say?
what do you mean?
What do you say?"
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I went down Sunday as well. Actually, got a few more laps in. I'm absolutely cooked out. I was running on PVC pipe for tyres, effectively. But I was 2/10 off my best ever time. Actually, no, it was better than my best ever time.
Best.
My average was about 37.4 though, so I'm pretty happy with that
Fuck yeah.
on those old tyres. That means I'll be in the 36s with news, so we're
good.
getting there, mate.
We are. We're progressing, and hopefully video coming out. We might even just do a practice video. Fuck it.
We've come to the conclusion that let's jump straight into it.
Yeah.
We are bitches. We are legit late. We have no excuses. We've been talking
Yeah, we've been coming to this epiphany or this life realization,
in the last couple of weeks.
and
We've
it's
known
what
it
the
for a
fuck
while.
are we doing with our lives?
Because, karting, we've come to realization because karting. Karting is an expensive fucking hobby.
And
Mind-bogglingly expensive.
we spend, as a ratio, a lot of money on this compared to other sports, right? A
Yeah.
lot of money.
Like-
right? We think we spend a lot. Then you pull up to a practice or a race weekend and you see a 160 grand Dodge Ram with another 40 grand to 70 grand trailer behind it,
I'm
with a
talking
plasma TV, a couch.
a fucking split system,
Probably a
aircon,
fucking shower.
Foxtel, electric cart lifts.
for a practice, and you're like, man, we don't have the facilities for this.
We're on the budget side of karting, and we think we're balling.
Yeah.
And it like got me thinking, and it's obviously got you thinking too. There is absolutely no excuse to not at least be trying to be rich these days. No, I wasn't even going to say rich. I don't want to be filthy rich. I just want to be able to live the life I want to live comfortably.
With the amount of time I spend working, I feel like I can make more money doing that same amount of time. With like just finding something.
Just something. I mean, we've been talking about a clothing brand for well over 2 years, me and you.
And we were just talking about
well over 2 years.
A friend of mine who's killing it.
Yeah.
And I, like 2 years ago, around the same time we were starting clothing, he was doing like little pop-ups and stuff, making, you know, maybe a couple $100 a week from it. Now he's turning over some serious money. Like, it's $1 million business. And fucking props, like he's killed it. He smashed it out the park.
I remember the first time I seen him with you.
Just makes me want to fucking...
It doesn't make me angry. It drives me.
Yeah, but it just makes me mad at myself for not making a jump sooner into something.
Like, realistically speaking, right, we're at a generation, a point in the
technological world.
Yeah, where everything is at our fingertips. Every tutorial you've ever wanted to know, class thing you've wanted to learn about. I mean, e-commerce, social media, it is all on your phone, in your hand, 24/7. You can access absolutely everything you need to learn, market, do, sell, anything.
Short of a qualification, you can pretty much do it. Like, legally speaking, you can't do anything.
Nah.
But knowing how to do something, you can do anything.
Yeah.
Like, thanks to the internet, we know how to rebuild fucking engines.
Yep, exactly.
And shit that, like, mechanics have qualifications to do. But we know how to do them.
But it's just like my Cruiser, for example, has never been to a mechanic since I've had it. Yeah. I do all the maintenance on it because the internet shows me how to do it.
And there's some shit that you weigh out the pros and cons. And you're like, I know how to do this, but I also can't be fucked. Yeah. And it's worth just paying someone to do it right. Yeah. And then it's got warranty or servicing or whatever it is that you
just anything in life. Like, you're never going to take your own unless you.
But there's other shit like rebuilding an engine. Yeah, well, there's other shit like rebuilding an engine, like a small engine. Or even a big engine if I had the facilities and time for it, that you might be like, you know what, the labour that's getting charged is probably not worth it when I can just do it over the course of like a week.
Yeah.
For example, we paid to get my engine done this time around, which was $600 and something in labour. At least I know it's good, and you know
it becomes out of that point of it's good, it's warranted by him, and he's got the 20 years of experience. At that point, you're paying for experience.
Yeah, but in saying that, we'd also rebuilt it just ourselves, and it was fine. And you will save $600. But
unfortunate circumstances happen.
I
mean, I rebuilt mine, and mine runs fine.
Yeah. So it's just like, the point is we can upskill ourselves. Like, there is no ceiling as to how much you can upskill yourself. And we're just chilling here in purgatory.
Exactly. We are literally just going through life. We're literally just plodding along. And I'm just sitting here and I'm like, we are wasting valuable time. Time is a finite resource. And we are fucking watching it slip away, mate.
I have no reason
and we need to do something.
Yeah, I have no reason to be, but I don't know if you feel the same or anyone watching, but at this age we're at now, do you just feel panicked? Like you have such little time and you feel panicked to do something.
Yeah.
But you don't know what to do.
Because we're like 23 and I'm like, fuck, 23, like, that's... I mean, I'm almost 25, which is halfway to 30, you know, like...
And then 30, you're pretty much 40.
30 makes you feel like you're an old person, you should have your life sorted.
But then I look at Brad, and, like, I don't see him as a fucking old person. But he's also, like, he's got his house, and he's fucking, like, nice car.
Yeah.
That. But even he still wants to do something. It's like...
Well, he's about to potentially go on a big career change, life change.
It's just like...
Realistically,
no one probably ever knows what they want to do. My dad went for career changes, like, 10 years ago.
Yeah. I don't think anyone ever, that's what I was about to say. On the contrary, I don't think you're ever too old to change or try something new. Like, I don't think anything is ever set in stone. If you're not happy doing something, change it. Like, I know of like a 45-year-old guy that went back to uni. Like, his kids had moved out. They'd paid their mortgage off. Obviously, took care of the responsibilities, but yeah.
Well, the same reason I'm scared to try something different is the same reason I shouldn't be scared to try something different.
Exactly
because it's like, I'm scared to try something different because I'm like, what if I don't want to do it? And I've just committed to it. But then the contrary is, what if you do want to do it? You might not want to do it in 7 years' time anyway. Like, regardless, what you're doing probably won't be your last thing that you do.
The thing,
so just fucking do it.
Yeah. Like, you could fail I've seen this ages ago. You could fail doing something you hate, so you may as well fail doing something you love.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, why am I sitting in? Not that I don't like my job, and like there is a huge upside, and I'm excited for that. But like, why sit just for anyone? Why sit in the rat race of a 9 to 5 that you hate, that you don't like doing, when you've got every resource possible to try and make yourself have a better life or follow your passion or your dreams? And that's what I've come to realize this
as
week.
I said, it's not even to do with like the main job, because realistically, like what you're doing now could still be your fucking main job, but there could be something that you're investing an extra 10 hours a week into where you can make extra money. And it could be between like when you wake up, go to the gym, between starting work and finishing gym, and then between having dinner and finishing work.
Yep.
We're just not doing it.
It's just like, it's the way you use your time. And I mean, before we jump in, because I think that's another topic. I think we cover this.
Yeah, look, we're getting more efficient.
We're 11 minutes in.
Oh, fucking beasts. We're getting more efficient with our picking of alcohol because we're caring less. Because the more we try to choose something good, they just don't taste good.
They're all fun.
So I picked this one.
You did, mate. Give us a read.
Moondog.
And while you do that, I'm going to go grab some.
No worries. Moondog Craft Brewery. It is Timothy Tamathy Slamathy, and it's a caramel chocolate biscuit milk stout, special edition. So this milk stout has everything you love about the best chocky bicky going around, with a slouty caramelly twist. It's Australian owned, Melbourne owned, of course it's Melbourne owned. Moondog Craft Brewery. It's 1.7 standard drinks for a can. It's 6.5% alcohol. And I don't have high hopes for this, because for me, anything alcohol...
You don't have high hopes for it. I'm going to tell you, I've had experiences with stouts. I'm not a big fan. Have you ever had a stout?
I have. But it's not been some bullshit fucking vanilla thick shake looking ass. Like, I just don't have high hopes for this.
Nah.
But anyway, because I feel like if it's that good,
it
would be known.
Yep.
Cheers to episode 14.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah, right. Hang on. I don't want to smell it. It smells kind of like Bailey's, but worse.
I don't really know how it's going to take it. All right, mate.
All
Cheers
right.
again.
Cheers
Episode
again.
14. Down the hatch.
It's not the worst, but it's so...
I don't know how to take that.
It's so bitter for what it is.
Yeah, but there's also caramel in it.
My nose is a bit blocked, which is further concerning me towards my theory that I might have the big C.
The big C?
Because I can't...
If you've got it, I've got it.
I can't really taste it, so I'm not going to lie to you.
It's not... That sushi we had before, was that flavourless?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. That's how I was eating it. I was like, can't taste fucking anything.
So my nose is getting blocked.
You wake up with a headache this
Throat's
morning?
a little sore. I did wake up with a headache. And this is... I'm not going to lie to you. It's very minimal taste.
It's not horrible, but at the same time, could send it to the moon and it never return back.
I would definitely only have one. If someone's like, I bought a carton of
have
this...
one sip, cunt, spit it out and
I
get
bought
a
a
glass
carton
of
of
water.
Moondog. You're excluded from the birthday party.
If it's BYO and you rock up,
If you rock up,
Moondog.
carton on your shoulder of Moondog, and you're like, lads, don't worry about the alcohol. I've got us sorted. Who wants to play some beer pong? You're getting the table flipped.
That fucking carton of Moondog.
I don't want no fucking...
flipped off your... Oh.
Do you know what was fun? This is really irrelevant, but my dad was saying, like, as he's been seeing you more, and now he knows that he has something in common with your uncle. Like, he knows your uncle. He's like, I can see, it's like spitting image. And he was explaining what your uncle was doing. And he's like, he'd always talk all the time. He'd play with his necklace all the time. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, this is literally what Mickey does. Like, sitting there playing with your freaking chain the whole time. Don't shut up. Yeah, nah, he was like...
That's crazy though, eh?
It's such a small world.
Because I look at, number one, the fact that your dad somehow knows my uncle and auntie.
Like,
but number two, But number two, the more the fact that, like, how am I... Like, he's my uncle, but, like, for reference, I'm of a black skin colour and he's white. So we don't look related at all. Yeah. But, like, we are.
There's just some things that you're just uncanny that, like...
Yeah.
You take after someone.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
It is. It is. It's pretty wild. But, yeah, look, Moondog.
Yep.
I don't even think I'm going to finish it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm about to open that window and tip it out, mate.
Are you actually?
Nah, because it's a sidewalk below there.
Well.
We tipped it onto someone out of a window. We're all, gonna have to bleep that out. 15 minutes. Let me write that down because I cannot put the business name in.
Yeah. Nah. You don't actually know where we work or live or do podcasts. Just cut this whole bit out.
Yeah.
But, yeah, nah, not a fan. I've actually had a second sip of that and I'm not touching that again.
Gets worse. Gets worse.
It does.
I really want to flip it.
Yeah, other than that.
I was at, I had a thought today. I spoke to you about this not long ago, right? I was at the gym today. Starting to love the gym a bit more at the moment. I'm actually feeling a kind of.
I was really enjoying it, and now I can't go. I'm gonna try and go tomorrow. I'm gonna smash the painkillers.
Maybe just walk or roll. Probably not roll out, but we'll see.
Do you reckon doing back exercise is good?
No. I mean, I don't know.
I feel like if I'm stretching and then
I'll message old mate. She's almost a
retracting.
physio. She might be able to tell us something.
Okay.
But so I feel like at the moment I look at myself in the mirror. I'm a chunky boy at the moment, holding some fat.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm pretty big, and I'm pretty strong.
Getting hench.
Do you reckon? So I look at people in the gym that are bigger than me and all that, and ripped than me, and I'm like, props to them. Like, I want to look like you.
Trying to be like you. Yeah.
Do you reckon there's people below us that get into the gym or are new to the gym or whatever that look at us and are like, I want to look like that guy. Like, that guy's strong or that guy's big or that guy looks good.
From a physical standpoint, currently, I'm pretty sure everyone looks at me and they're like,
Really?
No,
I don't
thanks.
think so.
from an actual lift standpoint, I think a few people were like, when I'm deadlifting, for example, they're probably like, damn, that guy's strong.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I feel like we are our worst critics. I feel like we always look at ourselves the worst. So I try to think of it from an external standpoint. Like, I feel like at some point, I think someone's looking over at us and they're like,
I've had some mates that have been like, yeah, I'm trying to look like you, Adam and Mickey, Wade as well, in terms of I'm trying to look like Wade. Like some of the mates that we used to go parties with and stuff. And it's nice and all, but you're also kind of like, are you just saying that because you're a mate and
yeah.
But
I always have mates call me Big Horse or Big Dog, and I'm like, I'm fat.
it's pretty nice when there's a mate that you haven't seen in a while. And
Yeah.
Fuck you.
You're looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
I never
automatic
know.
response is just fat, bro.
Yeah.
Every time.
Or if someone gives me a compliment, I'm just lighting, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like naturally everyone is their own worst critic because we stare at ourselves more during the day.
Yeah.
We see ourselves at our worst as well as our best, but I feel like when you're losing weight, you don't notice the changes as much as someone else notices the changes.
Yeah.
So perhaps I'm kind of sitting here thinking that we think we're worse than we actually are, and someone else is like,
well,
props to them.
For example, the best example was my coach when I was sending him updates of pictures and stuff before the comp, and he was like, you know what, you look good, you seriously have a body, you could place with what you look like right now.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, I look like absolute shit.
Yeah.
Shockingly
That's
bad.
my point.
But it's kind of fucked me too because now, I've started my cut, but I won't be anywhere near as light as I was when I finished that. So I don't think, even though I might look pretty freaking lean, compared to other people by the end of the cut, hopefully,
How long's this cut meant to be for?
8 weeks.
This cut you're going through now?
Yeah, so I reckon I'll drop about 10 to 12 kilos in those 8 weeks. Just because the first few will go pretty quickly.
It's a pretty fucking hectic cut for 8 weeks, bro. 12
1,000
kilos.
it's 1,000 calorie deficit compared to what I'm on now.
Per week.
It's
Yeah,
2,600 calories, and I was just finishing up on 3,600.
You know what I eat per day when
I don't want to talk about it. I already know. Stupid.
Nah, it's
And you wonder why you come in soft. When you get at 75 kilos. You've wasted so much muscle. Breaking down.
I'm a fucking mess.
But in saying that, if I don't have a coach, I'd do the exact same thing. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
because I want results
quickly.
like that, brother.
Yeah.
I don't want to wait 8 weeks to lose 10 kilos. I want
Yeah.
to lose 10 kilos in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't go 800 calorie diets out here. I
But
saw this cool calculator. It said,
Yeah.
whatever weight you want to be, times that by 12. So in pounds, which is 24.5 if you're going for kilos. So let's say you want to be 180 pounds, you times that by 12. We'll go 200 for the sake of ease. It means you need 2,400 calories a day if you want to be 200 pounds, which is 90 kilos.
Oh.
Yeah. That's pretty
Okay.
crazy.
Don't know if it works, but yeah.
Well,
Sounds about right.
yeah, it's assuming no activity, I'm guessing,
Ah,
because that seems like a deficit to me if you
Yeah, I would agree.
but It's a good baseline.
To lose a kilo a week, my fitness pal tells me I need to eat 2,000 calories.
To lose a kilo a week, you need to be 1,000 calories in a deficit a day.
Yeah. So
Because it's 7,000 calories for 1 kilogram.
So about 2,000. So I think my maintenance is around 2,800.
If you're sitting at around 86 kilos right now, then yeah, it's about 28 to 3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff.
Fuck losing weight though. I like food too much.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. Not gonna lie to you. But anyway, I don't know how we got there. Oh yeah. Yeah, so basically point being is even if I'm probably gonna drop down to hopefully around 80 kilos, maybe a little bit higher,
Yeah.
I might be pretty lean, maybe. But in my head, I'm going to look fat still because I still was 10 kilos lighter on stage.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
It's a lot of weight, bro.
That's a lot of weight
That's
to
like
come from.
20
I don't
kgs.
even.
See, I can't picture you stage weight because you look sick, bro.
22 kilos lighter than I am now.
If I could, see, I look at you now, and I imagine you 22 kilos lighter, I'm like, put him in a psych ward.
That is a quarter
Yeah.
of my weight. Just
Yeah.
gone.
It's actually crazy how much guys weigh more than girls. So, like, I sit at the moment I'm fluctuating between 83 to 84 kilos. That's like 30 kilos on most girls my age that I'm talking to. Like, anyone I've talked to that they've roughly even tell me their weight, because you don't ask, because it's a rude question to ask. But I'm like 30 kilos on them.
But the girls that go to the gym, they're heavier because muscle's heavier.
Yeah, but like even one of the ones that goes, like the one I'm not talking to, but she's just I don't want to dig myself a hole here, but just like a girl that I've taught, she's a friend.
Yes,
I
you
don't
got there
dig myself a
eventually.
hole.
You worked your way around in the
Yeah.
corner, but you're there.
She's like 53 kilos or something. And I'm like, I've got 30 kilos on you. What?
Nothing. I'll explain afterwards.
I got 30 kilos on
I
that.
know. It's unreal.
That's a lot of weight, bro.
And move that shit around.
But at the same time, it also gets me thinking, like today on the incline dumbbell press, I got 50s up. I'm pushing 50 kilo dumbbells
Yeah.
for like 6 reps on the incline today. I'm repping one of each person in each arm.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy
That's
as well.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
pretty
it's
cool
pretty
to
cool to
think
think about.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. It's just wild. Girls hold fat in all the right places too. You know what I mean? Like it's all in their legs, which is so good.
I hold mine in my midsection of my legs.
I hold mine in my midsection, just in general. It's not great.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
And it's the last place for me to lose the weight as well.
Yeah, no. Literally, like, the difference between my back and my chest in terms of, like, mils of fat versus my stomach, I was on, like, 3 mils of my chest and my back, and I was still on 13 or 14 on my stomach. It
Yeah, right.
was fucked.
Yeah, that's pretty similar, I reckon, to what I'd be at.
Yeah. Anyway,
Do you have...
you got your list, finally.
No, well, look, mate. We started a little bit of a segment last episode.
Here we go. Back again.
So we're back on the Josh. Do you want to say Josh's pet peeves? It includes both of us. Have you thought of anything during the week? I've definitely had some more pet peeves I think everyone can relate to. But have you had any pet peeves during the week that you want to bring up in Josh's pet peeves? I might even edit is that rain?
I think it's rain.
Oh, fuck, I love rain.
I love sleeping in the rain.
Oh, so do I.
I have one,
Yep.
but
Oh.
I don't know. I don't think I'll bring it up this time around because, I don't think I'll bring it up.
All right. Well, I'll leave
If something
it,
comes to mind, I'll chip in.
All right. Something that annoys me. Now, this could be really polarizing here, because I don't know if I should say this, and if I shouldn't say it, then this will be cut. Different races or ethnicities and their habits. So, one that I've encountered a lot during the week. I'm trying to think of a way to say this is not racist. Asians
Yep.
that refuse to walk on the fucking path and walk on the road. There's a path next to them, and I've never seen an Australian do this. It's always an Asian, and they're walking on the road. And they act
Actually-
like they own that motherfucker.
I've never experienced this.
Really?
Never.
I think it's just around my area where I live. All the time, bro. Come around my street and they're walking on the road. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
right.
up next to them, and I'm like,
Move.
there's literally a path to your left, brother. And they don't move. They still fucking stand there, and I've got to go around them. Yeah, it's not as good when you haven't encountered it, but maybe it's just my area.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm completely talking out of my ass here, and no one else has ever encountered this.
Cyclists that go 3 wide on the road. and you're sitting there, and it's like Mount Pleasant, for example, because
Mhm.
right near the river there is like really narrow lanes.
Yep.
And you can't get by them.
Yep.
You're allowed a meter. I think you're allowed 2 wide for cyclists, and they'll go fucking 3 wide.
3 wide, taking up
Taking up
one and a
the
half
road.
lanes.
Yeah, it's
You're
fucked.
pretty much from the emergency lane on the freeway all the way to the right-hand lane.
Yeah.
Look like you're carrying a fucking barricade behind you.
Yeah.
Fuck, I hate cyclists.
Not a fan.
Directed at Brady when he watches this.
Yep. Fuck you, Brady.
Cyclists. All right, next one. Now I feel like you're going to understand this one. Similar to showers, nothing grinds my gears more than when I have to take my tablets before I go to sleep.
Oh, mate.
Dude.
I hate when, especially because, or when you miss them in the morning. Because the way
Yeah.
I typically used to do it is I take my vitamin D and my fish oil in the morning.
Yep. Get that D in the morning.
My creatine as well, usually. But I haven't
Yep.
taken creatine lately because I'm fucking slacking.
Yep.
But I haven't been gymming, so like. Anyway.
Yep.
And then you'd have, like you said, like my zinc and magnesium and stuff at night time, a couple of other different things. And you forget it. And you're already snug in bed.
You're snug
Or-
in bed, comfortable
and
as fuck. And you're
oh.
like, do I really need to take it tonight? But if you don't take it, then what's the point in ever taking it? 'Cause
Yep.
if you're not gonna, yeah, it's
And
fucked.
it's the same thing in the mornings when I miss my fish oil and my D3, and then I'll be like, I'll take it when I get home. And you
3
forget.
Ds in the morning for Melling.
It's fucked. It is
Yeah.
so
You
bad.
get fucked by 3 Ds in
hate
the
it.
morning.
Yeah.
Last night, right? So the F1 was on.
Don't get me started on that.
Yep. Horrible
Shit race.
race.
Don't even talk about it.
So I was tired as fuck. I was watching the race. I'd kind of fallen asleep. I was woken up by the race finishing or whatever. I don't know. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to go to bed. Pull my covers off. Chuck the cushions I didn't want on the floor. Got into bed. Turned my light off. And I was like, fuck. Need to have my fucking tablets and shit. I laid there and I was like, nah, I don't need it. And I was like, nah, fuck it. All right, I'll get up. So I get up. I walk outside. Walk out to my kitchen. And Dad's sitting on the couch. And he's like, how was that race? And I'm disorientated as fuck. I'm like half eyes open.
Does he watch it
stumbling
as
around.
well?
Yeah. And he's like, fucking Norris finished bloody P3, and then Ricardo did this to Sainz, and Hamilton was 14. I'm like, mate, I've been asleep right now. I don't really want to have a conversation. And then he's like, what, you been sleeping? Why'd you go to sleep? And I'm like, I turned around, a bit of a dick move, and I was like, is this fucking 20 questions, mate? I've just fucking woken up from a sleep, and I want to go back to bed, and you're asking me what coloured underwear I've got on, brother.
Mate.
Got angry, bro.
Yeah.
Responded in a way I probably shouldn't have, but I was pissed. I was like, bro, I'm half asleep right now.
Bro, the fucking race, though. Leclerc's a fucking idiot
Yep.
for trying so desperately to get P2 when he's P1 in the championship. Just settle for third place. He ends up in fucking 6th.
Yeah.
Hamilton, I think, was a bit too much of a
Trash.
pussy. Try and overtake Gasly. But the DRS should have been on way earlier.
Yeah, way earlier than it was.
And fucking Max can eat a dick. And Ricardo, yeah, was a bit audacious and span out Sainz and fucked his own race up too. And Sainz
he
got
had nowhere to
taken out.
go, though, really. He couldn't
He
go
could have
wider
just not gone on the curb.
and push signs wider.
No, he just backed out. Why would you mount a curb in the wet?
Why not?
Because you'll spin out.
I would.
Anyway, he fucked his own race and he fucked Sainz' race up.
Fuck signs race up. He took damage, and then he couldn't do anything from last place either.
Yeah.
It was a bad race, bro. I knew as
It
soon
was
as,
trash, man.
soon as they put slicks on and they weren't enabling DRS, I was like, this is boring, bro.
Dude, Imola is the worst.
It's a bad track for
It's
overtaking.
actually not a great track for overtaking, especially when the cars are like 60 metres wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. We'll go that's over. Miami's next, I think.
Miami. Yeah, that'd be a good race, actually. I actually haven't looked at what the track looks like.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen it.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I've got a couple more.
yep. Keep
Just
going.
because when you're hanging out the washing and everything is inside out. Like, I'm talking pants, T-shirts, jackets, fucking everything inside out. Because we hang everything on hangers, man.
Yeah.
So I see a T-shirt and I'm like, oh, yeah, fucking inside. I've got to put my hands in, fucking put it in the right way
turn
out,
the way
give it a
around.
shake. Oh, I hung out a massive load the other day and I was fucking...
Fuck. I just left. When I go home, I have to hang some shit up too. That pisses me off. When you like go run an errand and you put something in the washing machine,
Yep.
turn it on, you go run an errand and you come back and you're like, fuck, I forgot to hang my washing up.
Oh.
That's what's me when I get home now.
If it's late at night
Yeah.
and you're just like, I've got better things to do than
Like
hang my
sleep.
fucking washing up.
Make dinner.
Everything.
Fuck.
Everything other than fucking hang washing up. Mum's like, can you hang the washing up? And I'm like, brother, no. And like, I'm in the process of fucking buying my first house. And she's like, how are you going to handle when you move out? And I'm like, I pretty much lived in Darwin for 2 years. And my house was spotless up there. Not a disher was out of place because, like, it's just me. So when I cook dinner, it's like a fry pan, a couple plates,
And
a
you
knife
know
and fork.
it's entirely you.
And
Like,
it's
you
me.
have no one to blame.
Nah, and it's my washing. Put a load of washing on every 1 or 2 days or whatever. It's just me. I'm hanging out like 2 T-shirts. I'm not hanging out the T-shirts for everyone in the house. So it's just fucking easy. I clean. It's not as messy. And Mum's like, nah, bullshit. And I'm like, well, it's true. Like, there's no way around it, mate.
Yeah.
And the last one. When I'm in the shower and everyone insists on using the fucking hot water.
Oh, and you're just sitting there and you're having a hot, cold fucking shower.
Yeah, and the
and
washing
as soon
machine
as you
gets
turn
on.
it to fucking cold, like,
Yeah,
it's hot enough,
adjust it, yep.
then all of a sudden you got the fucking Mount Vesuvius, if that's a fucking volcano.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is or not.
Fucking Pompeii part 2.
Coming out of your fucking shower head because you're burning alive. It's
Bro.
every time.
Every time. I'm like, oh, he's using the water. And I've adjusted it. And then fucking
And then it's
next
boiling
minute,
hot. And then
they decide to turn the washing machine, the sprinklers off, the fucking kitchen tap off, bathroom tap off, flush the toilet, and I'm
Yeah.
getting fucked.
Yeah, it's
Fucking
fucked.
absolutely ridiculous.
I'm either getting branded by my shower head or I'm in an ice bath. There's no in between.
Absolutely fucked. Girls are notoriously bad for having extremely hot
Yeah,
showers.
I got in the shower with my girlfriend. She was chilling there, just fucking, enjoying it, relaxing, eyes closed, like she was having a really relaxing shower. And I was
Dude,
like,
how bad a shower is
I
a
was like-
girlfriend? Like your partner's, unless it's a big shower, though.
yeah, you need a good big
Like
like,
a big
shower
shower
head,
head.
like a waterfall one or
Yeah,
whatever.
like you need those big ones from the ceiling.
Otherwise, you're doing like a rotation act.
Yeah, you're like, my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, and she's like enjoying it. She's relaxing in the shower. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll join it. I get in, and I'd swear the hairs came off my skin. No wonder girls don't have hairs on
Shit
their body,
was
bro. It's just
peeling, eh?
peeling off, man.
He was losing his
It's
tattoo and shit.
scalding, man. I didn't even need laser
Third
hair
layer
removal.
burns.
It's fucked. They
Yeah.
have it so hot.
Dude,
I'm-
and they're
I'm-
red as fuck when they get out.
Yeah.
I'm just standing there like, you look like a lobster.
And they're the ones that are like, oh, they're surprised that guys have better skin than them. I'm like, because
Yeah.
you're opening up your pores and replacing it with just pure agony, man. Your
Replace it with
skin's
hate,
like
cunt.
stretching and tearing in half because you've just opened them up that much.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's
And then
fucked, eh?
I'm convinced it's because they have long hair. So by the time it actually hits their body, it's gone through their hair and it's cooled down.
You reckon that's what it is?
Has to be.
I don't
That
know,
being
man.
said, I had a boiling
Every
hot
girl I've
shower.
ever had a shower with, bro, it's just fucked. I'm
Yeah.
just sitting there and I'm like, at this stage, I just don't even get in the shower anymore
You
with
just
them
fucking
because it's
watch-
just fucking
yeah.
way too hot, bro.
Nah.
I don't want to endure
It's not worth it.
grade 3 burns and end up in Fiona Stanley burn unit covered in bandages.
Hot shower was good on my back though.
Was it?
Yeah.
You got a heat bag?
Yeah, I did.
The muscle?
I'm gonna have one tonight actually. So I guess the test is if you're a bold girl, how hot do you have your showers?
Swipe
Like
up.
Amber
Let
Rose.
us know if you're a chemo patient.
Just note that time. That's for sure. Oh man.
Bro,
Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, man. Bro.
If Amber Heard don't end up in a...
Oh, it is pissing me off so much. She is the most manipulative cow known to man.
And you can see it in her face.
Bro, she's crying crocodile tears, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
She is fucking her
Schnee, schnai, snappy.
and her lawyers are literally only letting like Johnny Depp answer in the way that they're wanting him to, which as a lawyer is
That's
probably
how
what you're
lawyers
supposed to
should
do.
do it, though.
But like he'll answer and then start explaining the answer and he'll be like, "No, I think you answered the question." And then he's like, "I haven't finished answering." He's like, "No, you answered that question." And I'm sitting there, I'm like, "Can't."
Yeah.
And they're constantly objecting for hearsay.
He's pretty smart with how he answers, though.
Johnny Depp's pretty good. You can tell he's definitely media trained. Obviously,
He's what?
media trained.
Yeah.
So naturally, all these
He's
questions.
like, do you
he's
think
like,
Amber Rose is bigger than you physically?
And he's like,
I
nope.
wouldn't say that.
Wouldn't say that.
What? he knows.
Yeah,
Bro,
Nah.
I'm so happy it's gone to trial and like it looks better for him this time round.
I think even if she wins, she's fucked herself publicly.
Yeah.
She has like
The whole public
90%
hates
of the internet is like backing Johnny Depp and is against Amber Heard. She can't check her phone because apparently you're not allowed to check your phone with, like during trials. But once she like comes off, she's gonna be fucking like, regardless of whether she wins or loses, she's gonna be like,
Yeah.
crucified.
And like, if you're fucking supporting her in any way, shape, or form, and you're telling me Johnny Depp's in the wrong, or like, this is like an example of what I hate. And this doesn't go for all women, alright? This is just a select few women that I haven't really encountered anyone like that yet. But double standards, right? all for women's domestic violence and all that crap. But the minute it's a man claiming that, yeah, try it, it's a lot better. I can actually see you.
I rate this a lot.
Yeah,
This
see
is
what I mean?
nice.
That's better.
I'm looking at like a black steel beam.
Yeah. Any like girl that's down for like women's domestic violence and all that crap. But the minute it's a guy getting domestic violence or claiming that he's been abused, they try to scapegoat it, find a way out of it, or it's because he did that, or you can see that Johnny was drinking and try excuse the female's actions.
The worst comment I heard
brother.
on that video, that audio recording, was, I didn't punch you, I hit you, like, it didn't do anything to you, all this sort of
you're a
stuff. And
man.
you can hear Johnny Depp saying, like, you had a closed fist, you punched me. It doesn't matter how much damage you do, it's the intent behind it.
You still
The action that you've performed.
Yeah.
The biggest example, Max Verstappen getting taken out at Silverstone. It doesn't fucking matter what happened to him, right?
Yep.
It was the actual incident itself,
Yeah.
which Hamilton wasn't at fault.
Yeah.
But no,
I don't know
like
how we drew that conclusion, that comparison, but yeah.
anyway, but like I don't agree with the fact that like it's just dismissed, basically,
I think
as a blanket statement.
it's like, I think it goes down, as much as people say it's not, goes down to the stereotype that men are stronger than women. And physically speaking, 90% of the time we are physically stronger than women.
But that comment is only made when it's beneficial to them.
Yeah.
Like, you got to die on that hill. Whatever your opinion is, you got to fucking die on that hill. You can't like try and switch it up when it deems necessary to you.
No.
You can't extrapolate these comments when it
Just
fits.
to make it suit. Yeah.
Because you'll go from arguing about men and women in sports and being like, well, there should be no difference in pay because they're the same. Are you saying they have different physical abilities, blah, 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 whatever. And then be like, it doesn't matter that he got hit by a girl because she's infinitely weaker than him. It wouldn't have done anything to him because he's a man. And it's like, just fucking choose something and stick to it. Like,
Because there's a girl at the gym
who'd beat my
that
fucking
would
ass.
absolutely fuck my shit up. She would
rock
rock
me.
my world,
Yeah.
brother. Like, I'm telling you, she'd fucking bicep curl me and some.
Yeah.
She'd flip the bench. If she came over and asked to use the machine I'm on,
Yeah. I don't care
All
if I'm
yours-
still warming up.
all
If she
yours-
says how many sets are left, I'm saying done.
well, I'm finishing this.
This
for
is
a
my
sec.
last rep, actually. Would you like me? And she's telling me, oh, can you add a couple of plates? I got to warm up.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm adding it. I'm cleaning the bench. Anything. Anything for her. I'll fucking go get her a refreshment from the
wash her
vending
car.
machine. 100%. Because she will fuck my shit up if she doesn't.
Yeah.
If I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Point being, though, it's just,
Yeah.
There's
That's
so
a
many,
really big topic.
Yeah, it is. And you got to be careful how you word it. And regardless,
Because I'm not saying that
you got to piss someone off.
I'm not
regardless.
saying that domestic violence against women doesn't matter, because obviously I think domestic violence as a whole matters. That's what
Well,
I'm
the
trying to say.
statistic, yeah, well, the statistic is, right, I think it's one a week on average in Australia, women die of domestic violence, which is fucked.
Yep, it is.
Completely fucked. And it's one for a guy a month, which is also fucked. But the cases of domestic violence as a whole, I think, are a much more even statistic than what the fatalities are.
1 in 6 women and 1 in 10 men in 2016 experienced abuse before the age of 15. 23% of women and 16% of men in 2016 had experienced emotional abuse. And on average, 20 people aged over 15 and over were hospitalised every day in 20 due to the injuries associated by an assault of a partner.
Yeah.
So as a whole, they're fucked.
Yeah, and the stat is obviously a little bit higher for women, but that doesn't take away the fact that it's fucked regardless.
Yeah.
That's the issue. And
Yeah.
like you'll see TikToks of like a girl keying a guy's car and like forums of a girl chopping off a guy's dick and shit, and there's like the support behind it. And I'm like, as bad as this sounds, you wonder why.
Say it. It's all good. Like,
You wonder why if like there's got to be a breaking point for someone, and if you're fucking keying someone's car and chopping his dick off and shit, I'm gonna be honest with you, like a jab to the fucking cheekbone is probably not gonna be too surprising, you know? It's just,
yeah.
it's
I feel like
it's
some
a
people...
very
yeah.
fucked up situation.
Although I don't think violence is ever the answer, Yeah. There becomes a point where you reach a breaking point of someone.
Well, the
and
breaking
you keep
point, if you
provoking
did
it.
that shit to me, right? The breaking point for me to go and fucking swing at you is a much shorter fuse than what like it would be for like my girlfriend or a girl in general to do it to me. Because obviously I know right from wrong. And I don't think she'd have to probably kill my fucking family for me to be violent towards her. Like any girl.
See, I don't count restraint as violence.
Well, yeah.
Like if
neither
a
do I.
girl's swinging at
If
me,
you're swinging at me and
trying
I'm
to hit
pinning you
and I
down.
like wrap you up and restrain you, I'm not fighting you. I'm preventing you from hitting me.
Yeah. If I
'cause
shove
don't
you
wanna have
away,
to hit
I don't
you.
consider that violence if you're fucking
Nah.
constantly
If
swinging.
you're like trying to swing at me, what am I meant to do? Just sit there and
Yeah,
take the punch?
exactly.
You're like, yeah.
But as a general consensus, there's a fucking, you'd have to do something really serious for me to be violent. And at that stage, like, cops are probably involved anyway.
Yeah.
But for, like, a mate of mine to do something, there's a much shorter fuse before you'd be like, all right, like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah. As a whole, yeah.
So, I don't know where the actual point I'm trying to get across here is, but it's just fucked up. The whole Johnny Depp and Amber Heard thing's fucked
Yeah,
up.
it's just fucked up that it's taken 2
And he's
trials.
lost all work. Besides Dior,
Yeah.
all work.
Dior stock straight to the roof, though.
I know, right?
They had to go cops and Dior just to support.
But the thing is, there was no proven, like, he wasn't proven to be guilty. There was just allegations, and he'd still lost all his work.
Yeah, because it's just fucked.
And it's like,
That's when he starts suing. I think he's suing Amber Heard for defamation, though. I don't know.
yeah,
if
it's for
that's-
50 million.
Yeah.
I don't think he's actually trying to take her to jail, which kind of
No,
fucks,
he won't. It's just what he's.
which sucks, because I think she should be in jail.
Yeah.
If it's true, and she is actually falsely accusing him of everything. Which brings on the next topic of, like rape allegations and shit, same sort of thing. Same time sentence that someone should go to prison for if they're like accused guilty of rape or like proven guilty of rape. If it's false, then the person accusing should then go
There
to
was
prison.
someone we went
for
to
that
school
reason.
with that got falsely accused of rape
Yeah.
and lost like their right to play for. I think it was a sporting club, a pretty high sporting
Yeah,
club.
it's
They lost
fucked
their
up.
right and all that crap. And it was proven that it was false, and she was making the allegations up. Yeah.
It's a lot of
You can
like
ruin not someone's life. Well, you can ruin someone's
can
life.
ruin
doing
someone's
it.
fucking life. He's, in a way, it's as fucked up as it sounds. He's lucky that he was young when it happened, and he was like not a celebrity
Yeah.
or not someone who's in a high end job,
Yeah.
because you got more to lose as you get older.
Yeah.
Once again, like both ways, but it's genuinely in this situation like the man.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's it. Insert every guy conversation here is
Yeah. Pretty much.
yeah. So like
We could
you
get-
already know the gist of the conversation, so
We could get flamed for this.
yeah, we will. But it is what it is.
There's no ill intentions. I just believe in equality.
Hmm.
Should be equal. Men and women, the punishments you receive,
Punishments, treatments,
equal.
get paid for the work you do, not the person doing the work.
Now, we can't go into this conversation because it's just too deep a hole that I do not want to get flamed for.
It
'Cause
will
I have
come off
only good-
eventually
yeah.
because there's a guest that we're going to get on, and I can guarantee you, with how much he has something to say, it's going to come up.
All right, well, we'll save it for him because I know who you're talking about. It's going to
Yeah.
be fucking hilarious. He's
yeah,
hilarious.
he's out of pocket.
We're at 43 minutes, mate, and we were saying that do we want to try to do a short episode?
Yeah, fuck
Are
it. We can just call it here. Is there anything specific you wanted to bring up?
No, not really, I don't think. Do I have anything I want to bring up?
I have nothing pressing.
No, neither do I.
Cool.
I've got something depressing, though,
Yeah.
right?
Gee. Anyway, yeah,
Yeah.
fuck it. Why not, man?
Yeah, 43 minutes. We'll keep it short, eh?
It's short and sweet.
Monday, public holiday night.
It's raining.
It's
exciting.
raining. I'm going to go out, drift the cruiser. No, I won't. Drift the cruiser.
We say this, and you know what? I'm going to not even say it. I was going to say we'll record properly our practice this weekend.
I'll get, hopefully, mate, I might
We could
order,
record tomorrow night.
I'm going to order the hit. Wow, I got to get the GoPro.
It doesn't matter. We can just compile the footage we got with the other GoPros. We'll film the camera.
Let's see if I can find a
We'll
hero.
bring these as the mics just before we get there. Just have that and take the stands away.
Yeah.
Record us going to practice. Hopefully my back's alright tomorrow.
Yeah,
That
we'll
is
see.
a fact. Anyway,
We'll see.
thanks for watching,
Thanks for
as
watching.
always.
I actually can't remember what we talked about, but
Yeah, nothing. Absolutely everything slipped my mind.
I kind of bowled this one off the top of our heads.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. I mean, it kind of sucked that I got injured because that kind of. Usually we do a lot of brainstorming over the weekend and we have more shit to talk about.
Yeah.
But I'm
we
happy
didn't.
with it.
We didn't really check the DMs either on the page this week
No,
to
we
see what
didn't.
people are sending.
We'll save up some DMs for the next episode.
Yeah.
I reckon if our mics come in, we might try and get someone on this Sunday coming, if not next week.
I reckon we're just going to pick them up from somewhere in Perth. I'll go get
Yeah.
mics and a mic stand. A couple of mic stands and a couple of mics.
Yep. Sounds like a
And
plan.
we might get old mate on
Yeah.
and have a bit of an interesting episode.
Yeah. And we got old mates as well.
We do have old mates. Are we talking about Evan Dill?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Well, thanks for watching this shit show of an episode, but hope you enjoyed the fire.
I hope you enjoyed sitting by the
And the
fire
rain.
with us.
Yeah. Catch you in episode 15.
See you later. 1-5.